Hello, this is Teach the Teacher Week 5 with Arena. For this week, I chose topic of hedging as a risk management strategy on volatile markets. I chose it because it explains how to keep your capital safe while staying in the game, and it's uh, it's important for somebody who would like to avoid the huge losses. So, what is hedging about? It can be compared with some kind of insurance when the person would pay small amounts of money to prevent fatal mistakes that would lead to huge losses. And just comparing the mature and immature look point of view at trading, the mature would be trying to limit damage when the person made a mistake and to admit the mistakes on time. And immature would be trying to prove to yourself or somebody else to that you are always right, which is not possible. So to calculate the position size, which can be traded, there pretty simple formula can be used. So the position size is the amount of stocks, units, contracts to be traded, and to calculate it we would need to divide the risk amount, so the amount of money that the person would be ready to lose, by the distance to stop loss. So the stop loss is the price when the person would like to quit the deal. It's important to mention that position size is not the same as the risk amount, and risk amount should always be determined before entering the trade. Here's a beautiful heading: stop losses as the first line of defense. Here's I'm giving an example of how this formula could be used. So we have capital of $1,000. We have risk amount of 3%, which would be $30. The entry price is 6,500, and the stop loss is 6,400. The distance to stop loss would be 1.54%. So we are calculating now the position size. We are dividing $30 by 0.0154, and it would we would have 1,948 contracts. So this would be the position size for this trade. Yes, and again the reminder here that the entry trade must have a predetermined stop loss. Now let's talk about leverage and margin. Leverage and hedging are connected together. Leverage allows a larger position with less capital, but it doesn't change a position size calculation. And here we have two kinds of margins. One is isolated margin. It is preferable for directional trades. The advantage of using this kind of margin is the fact that the person can predetermine the amount of money he or she would lose when doing the trade, unlike the cross margin. So the cross margin could theoretically drain the whole account, and it's extremely risky, and for that reason is not recommended instrument tool for beginners to use. And always stop loss triggers should be ensured before liquidation. So on it, I would end this week for today. Thank you so much for your attention. And now let's go to the last week, week 6.